you know, they've said before that men love idealistically, right? Especially successful men, right? Especially successful men that don't need much from their woman. Like, they say that women basically hang around at the finish line and just fuck the winners. They're not there for your struggle. So especially successful men, like maybe where I'm at in my life right now, I don't need a lot from a woman. I don't need her income. I don't need job security. I don't need her to pay the bill. I don't need anything like that.
Yeah.
What I do want is her to support me, like emotionally, be there for me, be a cheerleader, be a fan, like generally be proud and support me as a man. So the more successful you get as a man, the less you require of your woman. Now, if you're starting out together and you're in your 20s or you're getting things together and you're building something together, that's a totally different situation.
Right.
Respect. That might work for you. But the older you get, the more successful you get. All you want is someone that's not going to give you headaches, is going to respect you, put some respect on my name, not disrespect you, especially publicly.
Right.
And those are the types of things that you value as a successful man, as a high value man. It's, are you giving me a headache, or are you the person that's preventing me from having to go get Tylenol today? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
It's like, are you the reason that I'm taking the Tylenol? Or are you bringing the Tylenol because I had a rough day?
Yeah.
There's a big difference, okay? Be careful who you end up with. So I've said this before. I don't care who you're friends with, who you hang out with, who you're dating, who you're banging. Do you. Test drive as many cars as possible. But if you're getting married, choose wisely, my friends. Because we all know this. Some women can turn millionaires into billionaires. And some women can make millionaires go broke.
Yeah, big time.
Okay?
Big time.
And there you are agreeing with me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Thoughts, Nat?
Thoughts. I think something that, like, I think what women think they want, and like they want these high value men, but they don't realize how much of a back seat they have to take to acquire that. Sometimes like women see like, oh, I want this successful man, you know, but I also want to do what I want to do and find out who I want to be. And a lot of the time is that when you see these super successful men, they have women that are very, very, usually on the quieter end. They're very quiet, they're very feminine, they're very soft-spoken. And it's very rare you find like a powerhouse of a woman and a powerhouse of a gentleman together, because you know, it will conflict. You know, there's two people with strong opinions and they have different successes, and both of them should be credible for that. But a lot of the time, you know, women think like, I want this type of man, but they don't realize how much of a backseat they have to take until they're in that relationship. So I just, you know, just be wary of that. I think if you are a little bit more on like a stronger end of a woman, you know, you have your own things going on, I don't think you should shy away from maybe a gentleman who's in his come up phase. I think when you can be in your come up phases together, the relationship is a little bit stronger because the struggles is a little bit similar. You know, of course, as a woman, you have to let your man lead and do those things. But I think when you guys are on the grind together in your own different categories, I think you guys find a little bit more things in common, and it's more exciting to go through the process together. So just know if you're looking for an older guy who's settled and has all his successes, you're probably going to be more of a back burner of a wife. You're more quiet. And that's okay. I think it's just a matter of finding out the type of gentleman you want. And also, some advice to you ladies, quickly. Look at some of the people that you think that you want, like celebrity-wise, right? Like if you see The Rock, like look at The Rock's wife, right? We don't really know much about her. She's kind of really quiet, takes care of the kids. They're great relationship, but she's not somebody who's pushing out content and promoting X, Y, and Z. You don't see her in the limelight like that. So you have to ask yourself, like, would I want to be in a position like that before you pick these high value men that you may have access to? Because I also realized certain characteristics about me that I wouldn't want a certain man, because I wouldn't want to be that level of a woman for that gentleman. I don't think it would fit. I think I'm a little bit more like the sassy end, a little bit outspoken sometimes, but I think I would need a gentleman who likes that and accepts that, but somebody who's also allows me to be me. You know, you don't want somebody to mute you too much, because then you lose yourself.
Yeah, I think that's the importance of a personality test.
Yes.
So like, I'm definitely more the louder person.
Right.
I'm out there, alpha, kind of like running the show. I used to be with another girl who was very loud, very opinionated, and we would clash like crazy.
Exactly.
So the more and more that I'm out there dating different girls, I'm realizing that I would like someone who's more supportive, there for me, allows me to kind of do my thing, and she's kind of like, I'm here to help you, not someone who's looking for the limelight. I'll tell you a story. The first time that I met Jennifer Bet David,
Right.
Patrick Bet David's wife, who I thought I would be meeting was the exact opposite of what I got, because I had only saw pictures of her.
Right.
Right? And she's in a suit at a
Right.
gala, looking great, like a power suit. And I'm expecting Pat, alpha dude, macho,
Exactly.
6'4". I'm like, oh, his girl's probably a badass, right?
Yes.
First time I met her, we were at the PHP office in Dallas at the time. And she walks in and, you know, she's very like, hi, how are
Yes.
you? And I was like, oh, hi, how are you? Hi, I'm Jen. Nice to meet you. I was like, oh, you're Jen? Yeah, pleasure to meet you. I was like, you are not what I was expecting
Right.
at all.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, what were you expecting? I was like, not this.
Yeah.
And she's she's like the sweetest, most
Yes.
feminine, like men lead,
Gentle.
women follow,
Yes.
gentle,
Yes.
feminine energy. And like, it's the yin yang vibe that
Yes.
works completely for them. And anytime you ask people like, what's an ideal relationship? Everyone says Pat and Jen, because Pat's as alpha as it gets,
Yes.
a man's man, right? Big, strong, powerful, smart, successful, cool, funny, serious, all the above. And Jen just plays her role. Feminine energy, works, supports,
Yeah.
doesn't try to steal the shine,
Yep.
so feminine. So it's a good role model as to what works. Now,
Yes.
I know some men who aren't exactly loudmouth, alpha, trying to be the center of attention, like certain men out there. And those guys, they're just like, look, I'm not here for the limelight.
Yeah.
I'm not here to be all up in the videos, you know, all up in the music videos, Suge Knight vibes. And they want a woman who's a little bit more outspoken, right? And that works as well.
Very well.
Like, I have a good buddy, Zach. He's a quiet dude, chill. His girl's Italian, loudmouth, doing it like, and he likes that.
Yeah.
He's like, let her do her thing. She's the one that's gonna kind of operate and, oh, excuse me, sir, blah, blah. And he's just like, it's all good.
Yes.
And that works for them. So understand your personality type. I'll give Jed a compliment right now, Jed at Iabila. Jed ain't shy.
Yes.
Jed's an alpha female.
Yes.
Okay? I don't know if she would classify herself as that.
Yeah.
That's her vibe.
Yeah.
Her husband, very quiet,
Yeah.
very chill.
Do your thing.
Kind of, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say you're the boss, but like, you do you, I'll kind of be your support.
Yes.
And that works for them. So again, a personality test, what works for you? If there's two alphas in a relationship,
You will clash.
it's not going to work. So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.